Shalom, everybody. It's the Waiko Nomad. Whoops. Shalom, everybody, and welcome back to our reading of Genesis or Bereshith. We are on Genesis 23, and we will continue from where we left off after 22, where God said to Abraham, "Kill me a son." And you can look back, as you'll notice, each one of these videos, I'm going to, at the end of them, you can backtrack. So hopefully you've started at the beginning, and hopefully, as always, you've opened up your Bible and you're following along. I do understand some of you, like when you're riding in your vehicle, you put this on a playlist and you listen. Wonderful. And I truly hope you're enjoying them. If you are, drop a comment. You know, I'm doing these for me, for Yah, because the Father told me, basically says, it's time, read your word in front of people, because I think he's planning on doing some works through me, because it's him, not me, and I think he's trying to teach me up for son. That what I do not know, I do not know. But we're not going to ramble on too much about that. Let's get to the reading. And Sarah lived 127 years, the years of the life of Sarah. Okay, we're going to pause right there for a moment. If we go back, if we remember, Yah told Noah that no one will live past, basically Yah's like, I am done with man. No one is going to live past 120 years old. And, you know, he's kind of like, but yet we have Sarah, who's 127 years old, and Abraham, who's probably about 137 at this time. So they're not quite, it's kind of a slow die off. I mean, I'm sure that's a horrible way to put it. And if we go back to Genesis 6:3, and Yah said, my spirit shall not strive with man forever in his going astray. He is flesh, and his days shall be 120 years. And then we go, the Nephilim were on the earth in those days. And then we go into the Nephilim, which is the byproducts of the sons of Yah sleeping with the daughters of man. And we get halflings. Not Hada halflings, but yeah, half angel, half human, and it was not. Ooh, go back to Genesis 6. So, Sarah lived 127 years, the years of the life of Sarah, and Sarah died in Kiriath Araba, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. Then Abraham rose up from beside his dead and spoke to the sons of Heth, saying, I am a sojourner and a settler among you. Give me property for a burial site among you, so that I bury my dead from my presence. And the sons of Heth answered Abraham, saying to him, hear us, my master, you are a prince of Elohim among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of our burial sites. None of us withholds from you his burial site from burying your dead. So Abraham rose and bowed himself to the people of the land, the sons of Heth, and he spoke with them, saying, if it is your desire that I bury my dead from my presence, hear me, and approach Ephron, son of Zohar, for me, and let me have the cave of Machpelah, which he has, which is at the end of his field. Let him give it to me for the complete amount of silver as property for a burial site among you. He's like, yo, I like that cave. Let me buy it from you. And Ephron dwelt among the sons of Heth, and Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham in the hearing of the sons of Heth, all who enter at the gate of his city, saying, No, my master, listen to me. I shall give you the field and the cave that is in it. I shall give it to you in the presence of the sons of my people. I should give it to you. Bury your dead. He's like, no, dude, I'm just going to give it to you. It's all good. That cave, the field, all yours. We're cool. You are a prince of Elohim. And we continue on to 23:12. And Abraham bowed himself down before the people of the land, and he spoke to Ephron in the hearing of the people of the land, saying, If only you would hear me, I shall give you the amount of silver for the field. Take it from me, and let me bury my dead there. And Ephron answered Abraham, saying to him, My master, listen to me. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that between you and me? So bury your dead. See that little trick there? Yeah. No, take the land. It's only 400 shekels of silver. Nah, don't worry about it. What's 400 shekels of silver between you and me? He basically told him the price of the land without telling him, without asking for the price of the land. So so Ephron kind of still looks like a good guy. Look, I'm offering it to him for free. But Abraham wants to pay me, but who am I to charge him? Because the land's only worth 400 shekels of silver. Let us continue. And Abraham listened to Ephron, and Abraham weighed out the silver for Ephron, which he had named in the hearing of the sons of Heth. So Abraham heard that he named how much? 400 shekels of silver, currency of the merchants. Thus the field of Ephron, which was in Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field and the cave which was in it, and all the trees that were in the field which were within it, which were within all the surrounding borders, were deeded to Abraham as a possession in the presence of the son of Heth, before all who went in at the gate of his city. And after this, Abraham buried Sarah his wife in the cave of the field of Machpelah before Mamre, that is in Hebron, in the land of Canaan. Now we're going to find out later, Canaan becomes the promised land. Spoiler alert. Thus the field and the cave that is in it were deeded to Abraham by the sons of Heth as property for a burial site. Now, we're going to pause right there because 24 is a fairly long one. So we're going to pause right there. We're just going to get through 23 today. We're going to keep this nice and short so you can go through. But something kind of interesting to think about this. It's like, if you look at 23, it's like they literally chronicalized and wrote down and shared a financial dispute over a cave so that Abraham could bury his wife Sarah. So quite an interesting thing. So we could go into a few little jokes, but I'm not going to. But with that, I hope you enjoyed the reading as always. I'm hoping you're enjoying the outdoor. I like doing this from my deck. I'll be doing this whether it's rain or shine. I might have to scoot in a little bit if it's rain because, electronics and all that. But with that, please feel free to comment. It encourages me. But with that, I wish everyone a blessed day. And as always, shalom, shalom. I'm out.